So when I arrived to the airport, first the airport was very quiet. The first thing they give you is, they say, are you Israeli? You said yes. Are you going to stay here? Yes. And then, okay, so they took you to a specific station in the airport, give you a gas mask, a box, like a carton box. This is okay, take this and give it back in the end of the wall. And there's like, I don't know, so it's kind of, you open, it's kind of set or kit with the gas mask and the filters, adrenaline, kind of self-syringe that you hit yourself if you get biological thing, and they show you which muscles you have to do it and how you have to do it. And at that time I had a young daughter. She was 3 years old, and an ex-wife. In her case, she was Swiss. So for her it was kind of even more science fiction for me. That she saw it on TV, but she never really hold the mask, put it on or whatever, or what to do in a war situation. For her it was just kind of completely out there. So when I came in, so she tried to explain me or to give me a brief of what you're supposed to do with a child in such a case, and there was all this kit with zippers and things that stripe how you put the child inside and what you put the mask and which one you open. And we tried to prepare kind of a safe room, which once the alarm is coming up, you put first all the tapes on the corners of the windows and things were taped. So no guys can get in. So you get in, and all the tape in the house, all the window, everything is taped and closed with plastics and things, whatever. So it already looks kind of like a bunker in a way, but not very protected because it's just a plastic bags with tapes, right? But it's still kind of like unrealistic. And then there were like sets of towels and buckets of water to put under the thing under the door so you can close and nothing would get. It's kind of against smoke in a way. So actually the first night, around 11 something in the evening, my ex was suddenly waking me up, and she says, you know, this guy from a friend of ours from New York was calling and said they just shot a missile on Tel Aviv. And we said, like, oh, is it real? Like, we start doing all this mask thing or whatever, but no alarm is happening. It's like, what do we do? And like 3 minutes after she woke me up, actually the alarm was sound. And exactly 30 seconds after the bomb hit, it was the first missile in Tel Aviv. And there were like three missiles. And it was in pretty much the middle of the city. And you just hear, zzz, boom. First you're scared. And you don't know if it's real or not real. And there is very short, like the time from the alarm to the time that the bomb is falling, it's very short. Like 30 seconds. In reality, when you think that there is a bomb coming, it's very, very short time, right? And everything is like hectic, and you're trying to, and you don't have experience, right? And trying to coordinate with other person, and he doesn't know, and he open the things, and he's trying to look at the papers and what he's supposed to do and how he put, and you're trying to do the same. You have a child on the bed, and also my daughter. It was kind of a weird experience to wake up your daughter in the middle of the night, and she starts crying because she doesn't understand. Her parents are sitting with the black mask over them, like she cannot see us. She can hear the voice, but she cannot see us talking because there's this thing in front. You just see the eyes, you see a black thing. She's saying, she's crying, and you say, okay, relax, relax, relax. And you, at the same time, you close her in a plastic bag, actually. This was, it's a bit like, it's not science fiction, but it's very unrealistic. It's like a war is a very, it's a very unrealistic thing. There is not much, because you lose life, or you lose life in every second, right? And you have very little control of what's happening, regardless where you are. So you kind of like in the grace of the universe somehow, but trying to protect yourself without really knowing that it's not up to you. So you can hide whatever, if a missile really falling where you are, what can you do? You can do nothing, right? And if there is chemical weapon, what can you do? So you kind of, it's very surrealistic experience.